So, are you going to take over the business? What's
So,
happening?
to be determined. I'm very fortunate that my father hasn't really put a lot of pressure on me. Everything my family has done building this business, luckily for me, means I can make my own decisions. So my grandfather is constantly reminding me, Josh, I worked hard so that you can go do whatever you want. So if it ends up being here, might end up being here. But we'll see.
So, it's not a family demand that you just take over the business?
This is a great business, but it's a hard business. We work long hours, and we have to be totally committed. And we don't want anybody to be here, especially our children, if they're not going to be happy. So we want them to be thoroughly committed and love what they do, just the way Rob does and I do.
So was this a natural trajectory for yourself? And what about you, Rob? Was this something natural for you? You just said, okay, I'm graduating high school and I'm just going to take over the family business, or?
Actually, no, this is my second career. I was actually in the theater business for the first 10 years of my professional life, and not on the acting side. And then about 14 years ago, when I was transitioning from doing that work, I was actually doing a lot of computer programming in the theater world. My brother had asked me to come in and help computerize the business. Well, that was 14 years ago, and I'm still here computerizing the business, but I also happen to be selling diamonds and buying diamonds and helping to run the company. So it's, my past experience, while very different from Yale's, I think has helped grow the company in a little bit of a different direction than it otherwise would have been, and it allows the business to have somebody with a little bit of a different perspective coming into the store itself.
So what were your summers like growing up? Were you guys both competitive, running in to see who could?
Well, we weren't competitive. Yale and I are actually 5 years apart, but we were always
he's
expected.
Older.
That's right. You can tell by the hair. We were always expected to. Our father had a very simple saying. It's like, you can have anything you want. You want money? No problem. Just, you have to come to work to get it. So we spent our Saturdays growing up. After the age of 13, we were drafted into service here, and we would then work school holidays, and we would work summer vacations if we didn't have a job on our own. And so it was, our father really instilled in us a work ethic, and gave us the opportunity to learn about this business so we can decide for ourselves whether we wanted to go into it or not. So nothing was ever handed to us. We always had to really work for it and gain an appreciation for what it is that is done here.
Great. And same for you, or?
No, I came straight out of college. I had a liberal arts background, and because we had spent summers here and weekends and holidays, by the time I was a junior in college, I knew that this was what I wanted to do. So I came straight out of college, and it'll be 30 years in May.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.